No, 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 no. Do I even got the right guy? Like, I don't be knowing these nigga songs like that. I swear he sounds like the nigga who sang that. But look, man, this will never be a street channel discussing street rumors to make anybody look amazing or not amazing. We just not gonna do that here, you know what I'm saying? But there is a lesson to be learned when it comes to what happens in these street situations. Young Thug, I can remember he was on trial, stuff was coming out, gonna wanna snitched, whatever. Got condemned by everybody. And you know he in a gang, he a street guy or whatever, just like Thug, you know. So his reputation goes down the tubes on the word of Young Thug. The only thing that saved Gunna was his music. He put out a lot of good music from what people were saying. So he was able to sustain and, you know what I mean, get better than he was before. But now that Jeffrey's home, he continued to tirade all Gunna this, subtweeting him. You know, he ain't really have the return that everybody thought. He ain't have the first day out freestyle and all that. You know, typical I'm home from jail, yada yada, super gangster, and I rap. He kind of just, you know, dropped a few things and just kept subbing Gunna. And look how the tables turned. There's now more than one video of him telling, I guess. I don't like care to listen to shit like that, you know what I'm saying? To me, almost all these niggas is telling. Like, it's just inevitable, like in the streets. You always gonna meet your match in the streets. 99% of the time, you're not gonna get out of the streets in a good situation. You either going to jail, you're losing somebody or people that you love, something happens to you that alters your life, or you just die. Like, there's no reason for the streets no more, bro. Weed is legal. I mean, there's illegal drugs still, and there's people who like that shit too. So, in stepping the streets, but it's not worth it, man. It's really not. It's not worth it. You will make more long term at a job than you will work in the streets. Far less risk. You got a stable income that you don't gotta worry too much about changing too much. Steady schedule, you know what I mean? And then that's just having a job. There's a million other ways to make money nowadays with technology. There's fucking gig worker apps like TaskRabbit and Uber Eats and stuff like that. Uber. Like, there's just so many ways you could become an influencer so easily now, you know what I mean, if you put in the right amount of work. It's just, there's no need for it. And the moral of the story is, the streets don't love your ass. Because the same people that was talking shit about Gunna are now the same ones talking shit about Young Thug. And he's supposed to be the super slum. He's supposed to be the ringleader, the master out there. Everybody, all the OGs gave him the stamp. He not just a rapper. He really like be outside and do all the shit he say he do. Hey, he's human though. I never got involved in the streets like that because it's just useless. You know what I'm saying? In the end, you will always meet your match. And for the sake of another black man's livelihood being lost, I hope the nigga didn't snitch, because our community is unforgiving when it comes to that shit. And I'm not a street guy, but that's something I believe in too. I've been in situations where I could have, gave some friends up, and I ain't do it, even though I'm not a gang member and I'm not like a fucking drug dealer or nothing like that. It's just the way we was brought up. But the deeper you get into this shit, the harder it is for you to stay stand up, especially when people around you is not being stand up, right? So my advice to y'all is just stay the fuck out this shit, man. Go legal. There's plenty of ways to get money. We got ChatGPT, we got Google, we got YouTube. Find your way in the world, bro. But the streets is a myth. It's over.